Alright, Francis, I'm going to ask you some questions because our YouTube viewer would very much like to know how old you are. Put my special hat back on so people won't recognise me. How old you are?
26.
You're 26. And what made you interested in bikes originally?
I thought it was just a way to get around quickly, you know.
Really? So it was just a tool for you? It was utilitarian? You didn't get in because of the glamour of Paris-Roubaix?
No, not at all. I didn't even know what that was when I started.
Really?
Started riding. No, I got a road bike to ride to college.
Yeah.
Because it was the fastest way to get there.
Right. Well, that's cool. That's a cool enough reason, isn't it? Why does every rider need great wheels, Francis?
Why does every rider need great wheels?
I mean, let's just be honest, guys. You know, because
almost the most important part of the bike.
Yes, and the thing is, a lot of people, I think, a lot of riders think that having great wheels makes them appear like they want to be a racer, right? But why should racers get all the best equipment? Because having great wheels is all about enjoying your bike, isn't it? More. Mm-hmm. That's what I think. Okay, would you agree with that? Yeah,
I do agree with that.
All right then. What do you really like about riding? Because I guess you must really like riding bikes because you do it every day and you film it for the world to see. What do you really get out of it?
It's the freedom. You know, I suppose it's a bit like running, but you don't have to. It's a bit like running, but you move fast enough. You can still have an explore.
And you can freewheel downhill.
Out of the way, you can freewheel down the hills.
Yeah.
It's one of the best inventions ever, right?
It is, isn't it? It's a cool. The bicycle is a cool invention. It's got to be said, if not one of the coolest, if not the coolest.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's have a look. What has been the hardest day you've ever had on the bike?
Kelso.
Was that in one of your videos?
Yeah, it was halfway through the desert, Mojave Desert. We were on our way to Death Valley, and we'd underestimated how hot it would be just before. And it was significantly worse than Death Valley was.
Was it the heat or the ride that did it? Or was it the
combination of the two? So if it had been cool, the climb that we had to go up would have been easy.
Yeah.
If it had been hot and flat, then you still would have got a bit of breeze.
Right.
But yeah, because of the combination of the two, we were riding at 5 miles an hour with laden bikes.
Really?
And you couldn't go any quicker. If you went quicker, you'd heat up even more. And even though we wanted to go quicker because we wanted that little bit of breeze in your face, and that would have made all the difference. If we'd have done it on normal bikes without bike packing gear on, it would have been all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, hands down the hardest day ever.
So that was a really dry kind of heat, was it?
Yeah, that was the day where we stopped filming, which doesn't usually happen.
And the opposite of that, what's your favourite ride?
Days on the same trip. Probably the few days after that.
Really? So it's not your daily loop or whatever it is you do?
No, it was out on that, that Project USA, that series of videos we did.
Right. This was about this time last year, folks, if you want to catch up on those, on Francis's YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. By the way, if you don't subscribe to it already, you really should do, because Francis does some really cool rides, basically all around the world. And he always has cool bikes that he rides as well. And he always stops off and sees cool people as well.
Like you.
Or like me, of course, and maybe some even cooler people than me. What do you reckon, Francis? Gravel bike or e-bike?
Oh, gravel bike.
Gravel bike. What about a gravel e-bike? A gravel e-bike.
Anyone made one of those yet?
Yes, I've seen. I've been overtaken by little girls in Germany on gravel e-bikes, and they look actually good fun.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, yeah.
I'm not against the idea. Rode an e-bike the other day. It's fun.
We've already talked about the Holey Wheels, so we didn't do it on our video. Tell us about the Holey Wheels, Francis.
Holey Wheels, on the trip we were just talking about, they were the wheels I had. There's the hole. Got off the plane, landed in San Diego, massive hole in the wheel thanks to Delta Airways. I gave Drew a message and said, I need to ride 4,000, 2,000, 3,000 miles, whatever it was.
Through Kelso.
Through Kelso. If it had fallen apart in Kelso,
I would have got the blame. I would have got the blame
if you be here today.
That's right. But listen, what we're going to do with these wheels, Francis?
Give them away.
We're going to give them away to one of you guys. What do you have to do to win them? You have to make sure you subscribe to Francis's channel. If you're watching this on our channel, you probably do already subscribe, but make sure you do. And you have to tell us what is the... In fact, what you should do is go to Francis' channel now and check out the competition.
Instructions underneath the video.
Because the instructions are so complicated, he's going to put them under his video.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any advice for aspiring YouTubers, Francis?
Consistency.
Like me, for example.
You've got to keep making the videos.
Keep making the videos.
Because most people give up after a couple of months.
Do you have to love what you do as well? I guess you have to love what you do, right? Because I guess you love what you do. Otherwise, you wouldn't be out on your bike in all weathers.
There's clearly different approaches to it, but what drives me is making something that I'm proud of. And the constraints of doing it within a day, that's a bit of a challenge. So I like that. I like that challenge for sure.
It's good to have a challenge, isn't it, every day? Yeah. Listen, last question for Francis. And I've actually forgotten what it is. Hang on, let me look at my script sheet.
We're professionals.
We'll cut this out. We'll cut this bit out.
Yeah, totally.
Oh yeah, there you go. Francis, tell us why you ride spin on these wheels. Obviously, apart from all the money that I bung you, right? Apart from that, why do you like riding them?
Why do I like them? Because they're fast. They're just fast, comfortable, stiff enough, and don't break.
Don't break. Okay. And I think they're cool as well, right? I mean, I might be biased, obviously, because I made them, but I think they're very cool.
Super fat. And they're just, you can ride. I've been riding my road wheels on mountain bike single track, and
look how fat boys these are. Yeah, look at these.
Cool.
These are Francis's new gravel wheels with these very cool Conti. Oops, we didn't do the valve up. Continental gravel 40mm, right?
Yeah.
Look at feel the width on that, and don't they look awesome? I'd love a pair of wheels like that personally for my own gravel bike. Continental, if you're watching this, I'd love a pair of these. These look well cool. I can't imagine being able to have more fun on a bike than if you had these on your bike. They look awesome. What are you going to do with these wheels? Where are you going to ride them? You got some epic adventures
coming up.
planned.
Yeah, Land's End John O'Groats.
Right, off-road.
Off-road.
And you're doing a big bikepacking trip, I hear.
Yeah. So that's the bikepacking one, and then Vietnam.
Vietnam, you're going to ride north-south?
From north to south.
Wow.
Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City.
Wow.
On those.
That's cool.
Well, I might get different tyres.
I spent a lot of my life in Vietnam many years ago, so it's a beautiful place, lovely people, really friendly.
Yeah?
Yes, no doubt you're going to drink a lot of beer while you're there as well.
I hope so, it's like 50p.
Yeah, exactly. Cool! Hey Francis, thanks for dropping by our speed shed.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's always good to see you. It's always good to see Francis, isn't it? And don't forget you can win the Holey Wheels by just following some very complicated instructions that are on Francis's channel on the video that's going to be called, what will it be called, do you think? Something like The Best Wheels in the World, something like that. Just search for that video on Francis Cade's YouTube channel and win those wheels. Thanks for watching. Thanks for riding.
Bye.
Okay, we're done. We better go to the train.
You were just out of frame.
Was I? Well, that's probably better though.
Yeah.
Let's hope that you were in it.